I just want to talk about the other significant family of chords. We've talked about major chords and minor chords. Seventh chord, or more particularly dominant sevenths for this lesson, are the ones that you just see written. It might be just written A7. Well, we've already learned one dominant seventh chord because we've learned the B7th. And the reason that we learned that chord where we did was in order to put it with the E and the A to make that slightly bluesy sounding progression that we did earlier on. So we're going to learn a few other seventh chords just from the chords that we've already learned, because a dominant seventh chord is an extension. So for example, our E. We've got our normal E chord. If I simply lift up my ring finger, I've now got an E7th, or E dominant 7. If I put my little finger on the 3rd fret of the B, I've added another 7th note. You don't need to do that. If I just want to play a form of E7 to sing with, the easiest way of doing it is simply lifting up that ring finger. So there's your E7th. On your A7 is like this. So I've lifted up these two fingers and I've put the middle finger where the index finger was. Now that might seem a bit daft. Why didn't I just lift that middle finger? Well, I can. I'd actually like you to learn it this way though, and there are reasons at a more advanced level for that being the more useful way of playing it. Just trust me for this for now. So you lift those two fingers, put that middle finger where the index finger was on the 2nd fret of the D. Now what about our D? Well, our D has to turn right around here because it has to go down there like that. It has to become like this little reverse triangle. So index finger on the 1st fret of the B string or 2nd string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G or 3rd string, and the ring finger on the 2nd fret of the treble E or 1st string. There's our D7th. I might add at this point that there are various ways of playing all of these chords in different positions all over the neck. Don't worry about that for now. These are the basic things, the basic ways to play to start off with. What about an F? If we're playing an F, lift the little finger. F7. Okay. What if we're playing a C? We put our little finger on the 3rd fret, just behind the 3rd fret of the G string. C7th. What about G? And again, this is yet another good reason to play the G the way that I taught you, like this, because I want to put my index finger on the 1st fret of the treble E and lift my little finger up. Now see, if I'm playing it this way, some chord books show and some teachers teach, then I've got to turn the entire hand round, completely around, to play the 7th. So that gives you a whole bunch more chords, and you can hear the difference between the 7ths and the majors. We'll see you in the next lesson.